Let's continue here with our creation of our home slide. We mentioned that it was going to list our learning accomplishments. You want to make sure you know what the accomplishments are that you have to set as a goal. So what things are you going to be working towards? In this case, in order to write them up, we will use the Smart Art graphic. We will select the option that is provided as a list, and we will choose the option labeled Picture Accent List. So these are Smart Art graphics that'll quickly get us going. Go ahead and press OK. You'll notice that they will be listed here. What we want is we're going to set up the main learning goals of this class inside of these little Smart Art graphics. We actually have 6 units or 6 big ideas that we will be focusing on learning about this year. So we have 3. We need another set of 3. What we're going to do is we're going to shrink this down a little bit by resizing these boxes. So make sure you resize it. And then we will be copying this Smart Art graphic and adding another set below. To do so, make sure you see this 4-headed cross, which allows you to move items. Click on the border, then right click. When you right click, you'll have the option to copy. Go ahead and click copy. Click over here outside of the slide area, right click and paste. When you do that, you should have another set. You will use that 4 little arrow cross to move that set below. You can also use the arrows on your keyboard to position it correctly. I'm going to line it up perfectly here. And now I have 6 little boxes for the 6 units that I know I will need to list my learning accomplishments. At this point, go to the sections that have the text appearing vertical and type in Unit 1 through Unit 6. I'll come back when these are complete. Go ahead and press pause and do so with your own. Okay, welcome back. As you can see, I've added a couple of more things other than the units, but you should have Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4, Unit 5, Unit 6. What you're going to add inside of those are the different specific units that we will be covering in class. These are the different things that will help create the content for your e-portfolio. So you should have 2 bullets that have text inside of each of these. The way I did that is I simply clicked inside, can get rid of what's already there, and you simply type in the new information. So in my case, for this one, I'm going to add human-computer interaction. I'm going to go ahead and delete the other content. If that other bullet does not appear, just go ahead and click so that the cursor, that's that little line that blinks. So anytime you hear cursor, it's that little line that blinks. I'm going to make sure the cursor is there, and then I'm going to press backspace once. That should get rid of that other bullet. Okay, so if you have any bullets that are floating by themselves, make sure you double click, get the cursor to appear, and then press backspace. Go ahead and add all the other unit names to your other units. So make sure Unit 1 is human-computer interaction, Unit 2 problem solving, Unit 3 web design, Unit 4 should be intro to programming, Unit 5 computing and data analysis, and Unit 6 should be robotics. Make sure they're in that specific order. And then once you're done, come back and we'll do a little bit more formatting so you could change the look of this a little bit. Okay, welcome back. We're just about done with our home slide. What we're going to do is go ahead and review some ways that you can change the appearance of this a bit. Go ahead and click on the Smart Art. Remember, this is a Smart Art. Once you click once on the Smart Art, you should have this new group available to you. It's underneath the Smart Art tools. Notice it wasn't there before. Go ahead and click on the Design tab for that. A few things first. You are able to use some of these features over. I'm not going to go over all of them, but if you click on right to left, it'll change the order that things appeared in. So now the labels for Unit 1, 2, and 3 are on the right side of it, but if I click on it again, it'll go from left to right. You also have the option, if you don't like double clicking and typing into each of the boxes, to click on text pane. You can enlarge that, but that will allow you to quickly add items. Like, let's say Unit 2 had problem solving and puzzle challenges. I could quickly add that by using this feature instead. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. I left this. Okay, Design tab. The other piece that I mentioned is changing the colors and applying a style. That'll be in the Smart Art Styles group. You can drop down and choose a different color sequence to your look if you so choose. You can even change some of the appearance of the ways in which the Smart Art is actually displayed, so that there's some 3D effects applied to it. It's up to you what you want. Go ahead and choose a style, make sure it's clean. Don't waste too much time, getting lost on the design. You can always go back and make further changes as you develop it over time. Okay, but